And welcome to Co-op Guild. This is Steve. I'm here by myself a little bit. Kim will be joining later, but we are here to do Tiny Epic Crimes. I know it's a Friday night, so not our normal streaming night, but I wasn't able to stream Monday, so this is that Monday stream. So this one's gonna be fun because I think you guys can help us deduce and make some guesses as we play the game, because I'll explain how it works too. But I see we have some fellow detectives in this house. Hey Matt, how's it going? It's time to crime, yes. Hey, Brian. Orcs do not do mystery. Yes, it's no mystery to orcs, for sure. So, hey guys, how's it going? But yes, we're playing Tiny Epic Crimes. There's a lot of different modules for this one. We're going to play with basically all of them. All but one. And I'll explain what the one we don't have, but you'll see like the full game, all the things that goes on in it as we play. Okay. But with that said, I think let's just jump down to the table and start talking about it. You can't do the Tiny Epic Time, can't do the Tiny Epic Crime. I love it, Matt. Love it. Hey, Elaine, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, so I did pin a link in the live chat. So if you're watching this live, you can click that link, and that link will bring up a scan of the suspects. So if you guys are playing and want to see what suspects are available, what their characteristics are, you can go to that anytime. I can also pull up on the screen and we'll talk about it as we go through. But yes, this game we are playing as 1920s officers. Kim will be playing as a patrol cop. I'm playing as a detective. Our job is to catch the murderer. So we have to determine by doing a bunch of actions on the board here. You see the city board set up, and to figure out whoever the murderer is. So this has a little bit of a clue-like feel in that sense. So that's our goal. Hey, Matthew, nice to see you here. Do the murderers go to Tiny Epic Jail? They do go to Tiny Epic Jail, yes. In fact, the funny thing is, one of our awesome Patreon supporters sent some 3D prints. We actually have some dice jails, so that might be perfect. We might grab, I think I'll have to grab those in the middle of the play so we can put them in the Tiny Epic Jail, because that's about right size for them. So, yeah, so that is the main goal of the game, is to find the murderer. And basically how it works is, looking down here, it's all based upon time. So every action we do is going to spend time. We'll be moving along this track, and at some point when we get down to this red area, that's it, we're done. And then we're going to be forced to make an accusation at that point. Now there is a little guy here, and this guy will be moving backwards along the track. That might cut down how much time we have. And I'll explain how the guy moves a little bit later in the game, but basically when the thing, or I guess I can explain right now, when this gets filled up with events, basically too many things are happening in the city and we're not taking care of things, we lose time. That's how it works. So that is the base game victory. But in addition to that, we also have a Kingpin at large. So up here, we've got the Kingpin here. And so there's a bunch of them that are possible. There's actually 6 of them in the game. So we don't know which one is at large. We have to determine who it is. Then we have to locate their hideout, and then we have to catch them. So take down the Kingpin and find the murderer. That's the goal. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? It's going. So, okay. The other thing I'll mention is you see on the board here, there's a lot of these little pieces. Let me zoom in here so you can see better. These wooden pieces are actually part of the expansion. So there's actually landmarks that might be referenced at some point, and these are the flop houses. So the flop houses are what we're going to be seeking or looking into to try to find where the Kingpin is hiding. So, okay, let's talk about how the game works in more detail, and then we'll get to playing. So this game is all about spending time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our actions. So the actions we could do are right here. So let's talk about these in a little more detail. The main thing you can do is you can drive. Driving is simple. Driving is just moving from one of these car squares to the next one. You can't move diagonally, only orthogonally. Pretty straightforward. Every one you move to counts one time, and that's going to move once on this track here. And then you could do, after driving, you could do one action, and the actions are right here listed. So some of them only certain characters can do, other ones everyone can do. In the competitive game, these are divided between day and night actions. In the cooperative game, each character has specific actions they can do. So it's a little bit different between those two. We're focused on co-op in this one. So driving is real simple, moving around the board. Arresting, for 1 hour, 1 time, we can arrest somebody. So what does that look like? If we look on the board here, there are mobsters on the board. So here, let me zoom in so you can see a little bit better. There's a blue monster. He's part of the bees. They have names. What are the names? The blue bees. That's their gang. And the red ones are the red rhino gang. And then there's also just gray ones as well, which are just generic mobsters, I guess. But if we're not spotted, we can arrest them. And we want to arrest them because every turn we'll be rolling dice and putting more mobsters on the board. And if we already have a mobster there, an event happens, which is something we have to deal with. Okay, no worries, Kim. You can join up when you can. So it looks like a little guy's having trouble getting down. So I will have to solo it for a little bit until Kim's able to join. Okay, so that's arresting them. The other thing, let's talk about the other actions we can do, is call for backup. So this is if you're in a space, you can actually arrest a bunch of guys around you, but you have to risk extra time doing that. So it's arrest is guaranteed. Calling for backup, you may or may not get it, but it could be a bigger payoff. Coffee break, you probably won't ever do. That's just don't do anything on your turn. The other ones are catching informant, catching witnesses, searching scenes, stakeout, and bringing for holding. These are the main ones we'll be doing. And those are all little mini actions around the board. So you can see here, this results to searching for evidence. This is a stakeout. The other one you see over here is interrogating a witness. Get that wrong one right? Catching informant, and then catching a witness, which is, if you look up the top here, it's up these blue areas. So basically, when we get 3 of these blue icons, we'll be able to then determine what gang they're part of. If we get 3 of the event, 3 of these searching for evidence, we'll determine their forensics, if they left footprints or fingerprints behind. If we bring people for holding, we'll be able to figure out weapons. So basically, as we complete these actions, if we do enough of these, we'll be able to figure out what characteristics the suspect is. Great, and the Great Value Gang. Okay, we got a name for that gang. Matt's determined. So, okay. Cool. So let's, for the setup, I'm going to take these suspect cards, and there's a bunch of them in here, and I'm going to shuffle this up, and we're going to just take one randomly, and we'll put this one into the murderer sleeve. So this is who we're trying to find. No idea who they are, but what's going to happen is we're going to take that card out at a certain point in the game, and we'll slide it into these cards. And if you look on the back side, there's cutouts with a little red film, and so we will see the hidden information on the back of each of these cards to figure out what they are. So that's the hidden part of it. We also have a magnifying glass as well, which we will use at some points in the game. So, okay. Another thing we're doing is we have a cold case card. This is part of the expansion, and this is what we have to do to scope out the flop houses. So as we drive by them, we can peek at 3 of those houses. And why we want to do that is because we want to determine, ideally, we want to find a Kingpin that's related to this symbol here. This is a, oh, they all have different characteristics. I forget what that one's called. It's like a manipulative characteristics. Actually, I can find right here. Power. So we want to find one that's the power characteristic, ideally, and then for Kim, we want to find one that is all about money. So power and money is the ideal Kingpin we're trying to find. The reason why we're doing that is because we'll level up faster. And yes, we do level up in this game. We don't get new abilities, but we do get more stuff. So these characters are actually generic, and to get special abilities, we'll actually deal 2 cards and pick one. So my special ability in this game is I'm going to be a criminologist. And this says whenever we receive a suspect card as a reward, I can spend 2 time to gain an additional suspect card. So that's going to help eliminate our suspects. Seems fitting for a detective. And Kim is going to be playing as Rookie Luck. So whenever she has to roll a dice that she has to guess a number, basically, she can add 1 time to add or subtract a number from that. So she has got a little bit of a lucky streak there going. Okay. That's all set up. Let's go ahead and do the final step, which is going to be revealing our event. So we start with event in the game. So our event is currently public. Ooh, that doesn't look good on the green screen. There we go. Public fear. The mayor has gripped the city in panic with his words, making a statement that headquarters will help calm the frightened public. For mobster rolls, when or after this card is drawn, if a 6 is rolled on either dice, reroll that dice once. Ooh, that's horrible. Okay. We must not give in to fear. As an action, spend 1 time at headquarters with at least one other officer's car at headquarters to resolve. Oh, well, this is easy. We can do this right now. So we might just do that to get rid of this card. This is convenient because we are both currently at headquarters right in the middle here. All right, so let's start the game. The game is pretty simple. We'll take our actions. We will then potentially draw an event card. And then we will roll dice to see what mobsters get added to the board. Pretty straightforward. So to determine who goes first is looking down here. So right now, whoever's on top and is furthest back on the time track will go first. So currently Kim's going first. So I think the easy answer is let's just take care of this public fears, get rid of this right away, because we both have to be there and we just spend 1 time to do it. So 1 time for her at 1. And then this card, I believe, is just gone. Spend at least, as an action, spend 1 action at headquarters with at least one other officer. Yep, and resolves it. Okay, so pretty easy. I just realized Gameland are turning the old favorite goofy components from games from our old childhood, like the red filter screen and spinner, to new, better versions. Yeah, they are definitely on that trend lately. That's a good call, Ryan. So we get this, and so when we complete this, we'll get this reward. So everyone who helped out on this, we get a force card, basically. I'll show what that is in a second. And this one is whoever actually completed this gets a peek at a suspect card. This symbol doesn't matter for co-op play. We ignore that completely. It doesn't do anything. In competitive play, basically, when you draw these suspect cards, you will have information that other people don't. And so you will take a card from the hand and peek and see what it is. But because we're playing co-op, all the information is fully revealed. We'll know everything, so that's completely useless. But we'll get one of these force cards, which is going to be great. So that is now completed. Easy. And we'll get a force card. So these force cards, we start with 2 of them, and here's the 3rd one. Now these cards we can play anytime to do their effects. So this one says, quick response. Instead of driving normally, spend 1 time to place your car on any block. This is awesome. Let's just teleport. Go anywhere. That is a really, really nice one. We have search dogs as a card, and for cooperative play, we share these cards. At any time on your turn, peek at the top 2 peek at up to 2 face down tokens. Leave the tokens face down where they were after looking. That is also super helpful. Might just do that right now, actually. We have desk work. When driving to or through headquarters, spend 1 additional time to gain a suspect card only once. Well, that's going to happen. Okay, cool. So we did our stuff. Now, we would draw an event card if we cross this little red line, this little line here. That means we can draw a new event card. And remember, when this fills up, that's bad news bears. But luckily, nothing happens there. Now we're going to roll the dice. So roll these dice, and these are actually pretty cool, little bullet dice. So they have the numbers 1 through 6 on them. And these 1 through 6 correspond to the board. So you see that there's black bullets here, 1 through 5, and 1 through 5 up there. And so if we would roll a white 2 and a black 1, for example, we would go to the white 2 column and the black 1 column, talking about the space right here. Now you might be wondering, why is there a 6 on the dice? The 6 is great. If we roll a 6, we don't add mobster to the board. That's amazing. The bad news is if we roll doubles, we'll add a mobster there and roll again to add another one. With the exception of the headquarters, mobsters never get added to the headquarters. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself and bullets. Fear itself and bullets, and that's it. Well, maybe spiders. Okay, fear itself, bullets, and spiders are the only things we have to fear. Yes, Matt, I love it. Okay, so now looking down here, who's the next person to go would be me. So I get to take my actions, and let's see. Let's go ahead and use the search dogs. Oh wait, did I roll? I didn't roll. I talked about rolling, I didn't roll. I always forget to roll in this game. I don't know why. We have a white 1, and a 4, black 4. So that's going to put a guy over here. We get another blue mobster. All right. Next person to go is detective. So let's go ahead and move Yeah, let's use the search dogs. I like this. Let's use the search dogs. Play that one. And I'm going to flip over. We can search over 2? Yeah. Let's do some of these. Let's look at this one here. So that's a 2. Okay. And this one here is a 1. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. 1 and a 2. I'll explain what that means in a little bit, but that's going to help out our patrol officer to do stakeouts very, very easily. So for us, let's go ahead and move. Let's see. We'll go 1, 2. We'll go here. Now, as I move, one thing we can do is we can peek at these flop houses. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'll zoom into the board so you can see what's going on. Flip this thing over. And this one is a violence? Yeah, it's a violence one. Now, it'll make sense here in a second, but basically we want to pick up these and we want to add these to this board here. And basically, whenever we get 3 of them, we start from the bottom, fill to the top, we lock in that characteristic for the Kingpin. And as a reminder, looking at our cards here, we want to get the, which one is this one? The power one and the money one. So we want this one at the top and this one at the top, because we'll get the most results. So that one I revealed would get added here if we picked it up, which we don't. I might just leave it alone. So we'll try to go someplace else and get other stuff. Okay. So I drove there, which is 2 time, and then let's go ahead and do investigate that as well. So that is going to be, that's going to be a search the scene. So we spend 2 time and we flip it over, and we're looking for a green check mark. So let's flip it over and see what we get. We did not get it. That is a fail for finding evidence there. So we remove it from the board, but anytime we pick up one of these tokens off the board, we level up. So unfortunately, it was a fail, but we do get a level up. So if we come down to my board here, there's this little badge here, and we'll move it 1 along the track. And basically, when we hit different levels, we'll get different rewards, and then we can flip back over and we'll go through this multiple times. So that was a fail, but we did at least get 1 experience. And we spent 4 time. So 2 time was to move 1, 2, and 2 times is to do that as well. So I'll move down to 4. Okay, good reference. Okay, so now the next person to go is this. Now this I have not explained yet. So this is the patrol car. This is found in the Kingpin expansion, the patrol wagon. So the patrol wagon is unique. Here's what it does. So someone's going to be controlling it. I will start controlling it, then we'll give it to Kim. So when it's patrol wagons, you know what? I'm going to fix this every single time. I need to add mobsters before I go to the next thing. Every single time, I forget. Okay, here we go. A black 5 and a white 4. Black 5, white 4. Okay, that's going to be a mobster down here. Okay. Now let's do the patrol wagon turn. Sorry, guys. Don't know why I can never remember that. Okay, so we can move it up to 5 spaces, spending time, and then wherever it lands, it can bust or remove that flop house from the board for free. And it costs to spend additional time to remove one adjacent to it as well. And then every one you remove, you'll level up on your track. So this is why I've peeked earlier, so I know I don't want to bust this one. I'll bust something else. So just because we can, let's drive this guy 1, 2 up here. And then let's spend 2 time to bust this one and this one here. So let's grab these 2, take a look what they are. We get this symbol, which is not what we want. That is blackmail. Oh no, we got 2 blackmails. Oh no, that is pretty horrible. So if we get 1 more blackmail, that's not good. That means we lock in that characteristic. So we have to be really careful what we do now. Because remember, we wanted to get the other ones, not those. So I failed pretty hard on that one. So, but we do get 2 experience, which means we get another force card. So we get this one, Chief's Orders. Instead of driving normally, you spend 1 action to place your car on or adjacent to the headquarters. Okay. And then we have to move this 4 spaces. Boom. Okay. I can't remember what that's from either. It sounds very familiar, you guys. So if you guys figure it out, let me know, because I want to know too. Okay. So next person to go will be Kim. So let's go ahead and do these. This was a 2, that's a 1. Ooh, let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. So she'll drive 2, 1, 2. And let's go ahead and do this stakeout. She's the only one who can do stakeouts. And to do this, we need to risk a time. And so we risk time, and then basically we'll flip this over. And if we risk that number or greater, we succeed. And so the numbers could be 1 through 5. And because we peeked at it, I know that's a 1. So we're going to risk 1 time, flip it over. And of course it's 1, so we got it. Woo! So that's going to take 1, 2, 3. It's going to take 3 of her time. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. So she got that one. Oh, she used this too. So she's going to get 1 experience. And that is one of the 3 we need to figure out what getaway vehicle they used. Okay. That is it. Now we have to add mobsters to the board. Oh, we actually peek at this too. Might as well. That's one of the we need. That's one of the powers. Okay, there we go. Add a mobster. We rolled a 6, so nothing gets added. Next person to go will still be Kim because she's on top of this stack. So, and when she crosses the red border, we'll have to draw an event after the turn. But I think what she'll do, we need to arrest some people. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's take our time. Let's go ahead and spend 2 time to put this person into holding. So one thing we do is she can bring this person to holding. Next time she goes into headquarters, she can return that person, remove him from her board to pick up the red rhino token. When she gets all 3 of these, we'll be able to figure out the weapon. So that is 2 time for her. 1, 2. Okay, and that's it. And now we have the station wagon turn. So we will move 2 time down here. And for free, we'll pick this up. I'm worried about picking anything else up, so I'm not going to do that right now. So, all right, and that will be it. And then Kim will get 1 for that one as well. Okay. Every time you do this, you pass the next person. So now it is Detective's turn. He's up here. Just trying to think. So I want to try to figure out the forensics, I think. Yeah, we'll try to do the forensics. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4 to look at this one. That is also a fail. Boo! That's another 4 time. We do get 1 experience for that, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can actually peek at these 2. That's money, perfect. And this one is power, which is excellent. We need both those for sure. Okay. Now the bad news is, coming down here, we cross over this, and it's kind of hard to see, this red line, so we do need to add an event to the board. Oh, we have to roll dice first. I forget all the time this one. It's from Robot Chicken. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. 1, 1. Oh no! 1, 1. That's horrible. We have to add extra mobsters to the board. So we get another blue one here. Roll the dice and add another one. So we roll doubles. I can't see what that is. 1, 3. Black 1, white 3. Another one up here. Okay. All right. Now, because it crossed on line, we have to add event. Now, it's not each person that crosses the line. It's the first person that crosses that line will add one. So our new event is this one here. We have Murder of the Bee's Heir. Roll to plays blue gangsters from the bag until there are at least 2 blue gangsters at large in the city, which there are already. There's already 3. Yeah. So it says all blue gangsters cost +1 time to apprehend. That means you move from the board. But you can bring them in holding, it doesn't cost extra. Stop the buzz. Apprehend 2 blue bees. Place each apprehended blue bee on this card. Then this is resolved by the officer who apprehends the second blue bee. When resolved, return both to the bag. Okay. So they're just harder to arrest those guys for a little bit. So that's our new event. Okay. Next one to go is the patrol wagon. So here's the risk, guys. I know I have to get these two, but it's kind of far away. Do I risk picking up something down here? Or do I... Because unfortunately, I got a lot of blackmail. So I'm a little worried. If it one more blackmail, then it's not the end of the world. It's just not, it's not great for us. I think maybe we take our time to do it. I think we move the patrol wagon here, I'm guessing. And get that one. And then next turn we can go up and get those two. All right, here we go. 2 time. And for free, look at this one. Ah, oh, shoot. It is the other blackmail. Dang it. Dang it. Bummer. Okay, so we have to get rid of one of these cold case cards. It doesn't really matter which one. We'll get rid of this one. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay. So we know that blackmail is one of the characteristics of the Kingpin. So that costs us 2 time to move. That's going to move the station wagon 2. Now the station wagon crossed this marker. So what that means is we actually have a scheme happen from the Kingpin. So I'm going to grab one of these cards. And we're going to take this card, rotate any way we want, and put it into Kingpin at large. Because right now we don't have the characteristics of the Kingpin. So we don't know who they are. So we slide it in here, and we're going to flip this over. So we flip it over, and we look in here. So, so this means we look at the headquarters as the starting spot, and we look at this hit pattern. So basically, in that hit pattern, if there are any investigators found, we have to add 2 time. So let's go look at the board. That is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Looks like, yes, so Kim's here, I'm here. We're both in hit pattern. We both have to gain 2 time. Wah, wah. Okay, so that's what happens when the bad guy schemes. I'll slide that back under there. Okay. And that happens every time that patrol marker crosses the event. So next one to go is Kim. So Kim is up. Oh, and she has the wagon next time. Okay, for Kim, I think we're gonna go 1, 2, and spend 2 more time to get this other stakeout because we know exactly what this one is. That one is 2. See, boop, got it. So that's 4 time to do that. She's gonna get experience for that one. Let's give us another force card. We have a max hand size of 4, and moving her up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to here. Okay. Okay. I had a brain fart, guys. I brain fart. What's going on here? Yeah, our R2D2. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. I will say right now that there are component issues with this game, and you'll like. So far, I haven't seen issues with this, but some of these envelopes have a really tight tolerance, and it's hard to get the card in there. That's my biggest complaint with this game. But it's got a cool theme to it and everything going. Okay, so we are on our way for getting our first evidence, and we can talk about what that means in a little bit. We did that. We have to roll the dice. We rolled a 6, so nothing happens. That's great. I actually like that a lot. I like how rolling a 6 on any of the dice doesn't add a mobster. You kind of want to add mobsters to the board because it's good for, you need to do that to get the witnesses and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's nice to have that break. Hey, Derek. Oh, let's talk about the card we got. We got the K9 unit. At any time on your turn, move any 2 mobsters up to 2 orthogonal blocks apiece. That is very useful. I mean, that might be a backup call. Any 2 mobsters up to 2 apiece. Yeah. That seems pretty cool. Hold on, what does this thing say? Except for bring and holding. What is this? I have to look something up real quick. Because what I'm wondering is the ability that says call for backup. Roll 1 less than or equal to apprehend mobsters from each of your block. So I think cost +1 to apprehend. Okay, I think that makes sense. I think I understand how this is going to work. Because what I'm thinking about doing is we can apprehend a bunch of these guys and get rid of this event right now, which might be worth it. But we also need to find the evidence. Let's keep focusing on. I get too distracted in this game, I swear. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. Let's peek at this one. That's money. Okay. So that's not what we want. We want to get this symbol completed. Okay. 1, 2, and let's do 3, 4. Let's look at what this is. That is the other relics. Boo. Boo. Oh, boo. Okay. Oh, you know what? We could have spent this one to move to save us one at that time. So we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. We get a new event coming out. Okay. New event coming out, so let's see what happens. Hey, Jess, how's it going? We have Arsonist at Large. Roll to place 2 fire tokens. Oh, so there's actually special tokens in this game. So here's what they look like. We got, how many do we have to do? Roll to place 2 fire tokens. There's like 3 fire tokens in here. I don't know why there's 3 of them. Anyway, roll to place 2 fire tokens. Reroll of courses different blocks and place the 3rd fire token on this card. Oh, that's what I gotta keep reading. Only 1 fire token can be a block at a time. Okay. If a mobster roll adds a mobster in a block orthogonally adjacent to a fire token, place 1 fire token from this card if available in that block. So it will spread to that. Put out as an action, spend 1 time at a fire token to place it on this card. If all 3 tokens are on this card, this resolved. Interesting. So the fires can keep popping out, and we have to get them all put out at the same time to resolve this. But it's actually pretty good. We get suspect cards for that. So, okay. It's our second one. So 1 fire goes onto that card, and 2 more goes onto the board. Hey, no worries, Jess. I'm happy you're here. Happy you're here. Okay. So we have a white 1, black 3, which is down here. That's our fire. 1 fire is down there. And we have another one. Oh, that's a 6. Gotta reroll for that one. That's also 6. Black 3, white 4. Right here. Okay. Hi, Kim.
Hi. Don't mind me.
Nope, you're fine. Were you watching, or do you need me to teach you more?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
You just keep doing turns, and I'll say yes or no.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Kim's here.
Yep. I mean, I'm familiar with what's going on in the chat. Whether or not I was listening to you, different story. Sorry, what's going on?
What's going on is we're trying to find all these symbols, these power symbols up there.
Okay.
Okay, so for your turn, I would recommend doing 1, 2, moving up here, and get this for free.
Sounds great.
So you're gonna get 1 experience, and this moves up twice.
So is this on 3 or 4? Because you put it right between the 2.
4.
Okay.
Okay. It is that patrol's turn again.
So is he doing well? Did I step in at the right time? You guys?
I'm doing bad. Let's try this. 1, 2, and do for free this one. Oh, we got it!
I'm so excited for you. Good job. I have no idea what the heck's going on.
So we actually got all of 2 rows filled up. So let me move this forward. 1, 2, 3. We have bad news bears, but we'll get to that in a second. It's unclear. Yes, it's unclear. Okay. I do need help. More ways than one. So what this means is we have the because these are at the top. 2 are at the top. We know the characteristic of the Kingpin. The Kingpin is no longer at large. The Kingpin is now on the run because we identified who they are.
Who are they?
So let's find a look. Let's look.
And how do we know who they are from here?
Yep. So you look at this, and so these are the characteristics of them. So the Duchess is power and money, but we are looking for these 2 symbols, which is the Queen, Quahara the Queen. So she has blackmail and power. So she is the Kingpin in this game.
Okay.
Now, what does this mean when she's out? We have an ability right now, which you can't read because my green screen. Officers can't catch informants. We haven't done all game. That's okay, though. Well, I'll explain what that is in a second. So basically, our job now is to find the 4th of these 2 symbols. And when we find that, then we'll remove the patrol car and add her to the board at the obelisk location.
Okay.
And then we have to apprehend her. So this is one of the goals we have to do. Chase the Queen, exactly. Get her, capture her. So that is who we're going up against, and we can't do the pink stuff. So the pink stuff means, let me explain. There we go. This means if you were at a spot with a mobster, instead of apprehending them like normal, you could spend 2 actions to either catch the informant or catch the eyewitness. So because this is in this row or this is in this column, this could be used for either of those. And we have to get 3 of those tokens to be able to learn that ability.
But now we can't do that. That's off the table?
We can't do the pink ones right now while she's at large.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, we had to move the patrol token forward and it crossed the red marker. So we have to do a scheme. But the scheme is no longer...
Sorry, Jess is right. What can I murder?
You are not the murderer in this game. You are trying to catch the murderer. So we're going to put this in here. And then we're going to see what bad things happen.
I'm not the murderer. That's the twist.
That's why you weren't here.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a look at what we see here. We have... What is that? That is the temple?
Kill yourself.
It's such a joy. nice. So that's this location here. And we're looking for this hit pattern. So it looks like 1, 2. Oh, Cam, you're definitely in that spot. I am not. So you're going to get hit by, and we have to add these 2 values together. So you're going to get hit by 2.
Okay. Which
means you lost 2 times. 1, 2. Okay. And that's it. It's really, okay. Did I set something up where it's bleeping out stuff? I got to figure that out. I don't know. I'm assuming I did something wrong.
I don't know.
What? I want to know what you guys are saying. Why is it bleeping stuff out?
I think it's my murder.
Oh.
I think that's what it is. Sorry, it's a family show.
I might have turned something on that like automatically bleeps out stuff. So, thank you, Jess. Thank you. Appreciate it. I might have to turn that off. That's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, and the reason why I was excited for that is the cold case. We flipped this over. When we identify them, we will gain this as soon as the Kingpin's ID has this symbol revealed. Reveal his card and gain this reward. So we both gain 2 levels.
Okay.
So that's the whole point of doing that.
And that happens right now?
Happens right now.
I'm gaining levels. Where are my levels?
So your levels are here, so you move it twice.
Okay, I crossed the thing.
Yep, so we get 2 cards, which were full on cards. So I'm going to spend 3 time to gain a suspect card instead. And we'll gain one of these force cards, and we'll discard that one. We can only have 4 of them, so. Okay. So my special ability is I have one ability called legwork. So that's what I did right now. When you gain a force card, you may spend 3 time to gain a suspect card. So I gain a suspect card. So what this means is I can flip it over, and I can use the magnifying glass to look at the middle. And we can see who isn't in the envelope. So we know that Ned Noir is not one of the suspects. So let's look at the suspect list. So here's the list of all the potential suspects. And you guys have a link that's pinned in the live chat. So you know that Mr. Noir. Where is he? Ned Noir. Over here.
Yeah.
So not one of our suspects.
Is that the first one you've eliminated all game?
Yep. Don't judge
I
me.
feel like
Don't judge me.
should be more.
Don't. I found the Kingpin. I found the Kingpin.
Yes. Yeah, I can't judge. I'm an observer right now. Guy incognito.
Guy Incognito's not in here. Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
So that was.
spy face.
Yes. So that was just all that. Oh, now it's that. Now it's I control the thingamajig patrol wagon. So now we have to find the other hideouts. We know it's not those three. It doesn't matter what we pick up off the board now. So.
Well, I'm deferring
So I'm gonna go
to you on everything because clearly I am a rookie.
2, 3,
My name being rookie.
4. This is 4 time to pick up these 2. Oh, sweet! I got one of them. So we got one of the 4 we needed. The other one goes out the board. So that was 4 time for this guy. So 2, 3, 4, and I get 1 experience with that one.
Okay.
All right.
So this is me. This is you. This is
The patrol car.
patrol car.
We take turns moving it.
Okay, like a third player.
Yep.
Okay.
And all they're doing is they're busting these flop houses, trying to track down the Kingpin.
Okay.
That's all they're doing. Now it is your turn.
Well, I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
Yes, my suggestion is to peek at this
Okay.
for 1. Money, we don't need that. I would drop off your person.
Yeah, I noticed I had a
holding.
guy
Yep.
with me.
I would totally drop him off.
Okay.
So you drive to headquarters, and then you can.
Is this one to drive fully or one each?
1 each. Actually, we have got all these cards. We should do this. Oh, actually, that's really interesting.
Did I have a good idea?
Nope, that's really good for
Nope.
this. Sorry.
Nope.
No, you're good. You're good at what you're doing. But
I don't even know how many total actions do I get.
Here, you can use this card. Instead of driving, spend 1 action to place your card on headquarters.
Okay, so that teleported me.
Yep, and you can do this one as well. 1 driving, spend 1 action to gain a suspect card. So we got to use these. So that's going to take you 2 actions to get there, or 2 time to get there, and then 2 time to put that guy back in the bag.
Okay, wait. Why is it 2 to get there when I just said you played the teleport card?
Teleport card's 1,
Yeah.
and the other card is 1 time.
Okay.
So the
And
cards both cost you
this
1
peak
time.
was free?
That's free. Yep.
Okay, so 2 time
And then 2
and 2 more?
more to drop them off. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
right before the line.
Yep.
He
That goes in the
back
bag. Yep. And then you get this red rhino token.
Okay.
When you get 1 experience for that.
Does this just go anywhere?
Yep.
Okay, I got another card thing.
Yep. Well, you got confidential tip at any time on your turn prior to step 4. Cancel the mops roll step. Actually, you can do it right now. Let's not put mobsters down.
Just sees right through me.
Yep. So no mobsters right now. That's good.
Cool. I feel like that was the best turn I've ever had.
Yes. We have to put the fires. Okay. At some point. Next person to go is me. You need to do these other stuff, ideally. Oh, you get suspect card. Hold on.
Yeah,
Here you go.
I told you that.
Take a peek.
Okay, good.
Let's see who it isn't.
Marie Malice. I'm going to say malice because that
Malice?
sounds more menacing. Maury.
Maury? Maud Malice?
Maud.
Maud Malice.
That's Maud.
Yeah, reading. Well, it's actually kind of hard to see, to be
It's
honest.
small.
It is small.
And
It's tiny.
as my father
Is it
says,
epic?
it is epic. But as my father says, I'm pushing 40. Like, I can't see all that great anymore.
Okay, so we know who 2 people aren't. We need to find a lot more stuff, though. We're not doing so good. Okay. What's going on? What's happening?
You were asking the wrong
Oh, it's
person.
me. It's me. That's right. I really like this one. I think I'm going to do that.
Some sort of sensor.
I don't
thing
know.
going
My sensor's censoring everything. I got to figure it out. Drive me nuts. We'll figure it out later. All right.
That says crack. But it's coming up as asterisks on his. When you pull it up, does
Here,
it?
no, it's gonna be asterisks because.
Yeah. But it's fine in the regular chat. I don't know what you did.
Oh, it's probably. I know what's going on.
It's fine. Keep playing.
Okay, I'll fix it
Keep
later.
playing.
All right, calling all units as an action, which I'm gonna do right now. Spend 3 time to arrest all mobsters from your row or column. And look at that, I've got 3 mobsters right there. So.
Oh, you just did the thing you told me I should do.
I was thinking, but I had 3 and you only had 2, so I was gonna do it instead.
No, that's great. I mean, less work for me.
So all 3 of those goes away. This one will go onto this card though, because
Okay.
we need 3 of those.
And where do these go? In the bag?
In the bag. Yep. And it's going to cost me 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I cross the marker, so we have to add another event.
All right. What's the event, Steve?
The event is mob hits, which you can't read. It's open gang war in the streets. Oh, the humanity. Roll to place the 3 mob hits tokens in different blocks. Okay, so those are special tokens, which I have over here. Yeah, these are the mob hits tokens. Officers can't play. Oh, we can't play cards.
Matt. I've now turned to ash. Yeah. Push it. I'm a couple of years away from 40, but my dad gives me a hard time. Oh, yeah. I will be 38, though, in soon, Steve.
We're the same age.
No. January 38.
I don't know what's happening. I know we get to say this every night.
No, he did that to screw with you.
I know.
Well, I love it. All right.
Oh, you just typed the asterisk.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God,
yeah.
Ryan. Okay. Go ahead and roll the dice.
All right.
The
Yeah.
dice. 3 times.
3 times. 2, 3.
What colors?
2 white, 3 black.
2 white, 3 black. Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
1 black, 4 white.
1 black, 4 white. Okay. Next one.
And 2 black, 4 white.
2 black, 4 white.
Okay.
Okay. These we should pick up as soon as we can, honestly. That's going to be
And
it's only downhill.
You know, it's funny because it is very true. After you're out of your 20s, I don't think, like, I have to do the math to know how old I am. Like, I don't know how old I am.
Yep.
But I also think it's because I'm a 12-year-old at heart, and, like, it just doesn't matter.
Ryan, I can't handle you right now, Ryan. I just can't do it. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, Jess, like, I still think mentally, like,
Yeah.
particularly at work, I am making business decisions that I feel like, why the heck am I making these types of decisions? It's awesome, but also like, I'm 12. What the heck am I doing? And we're raising another person. Like, how? Why? Anyway, what's going on in the game?
Mobsters. Roll for mobsters.
Okay, mobster's coming.
Just 1 dice. Or 2, both of them, sorry.
You did not specify.
Well, just roll once, I meant. White 4, black 5, which has a mobster on it.
so roll again.
We have to add an event, which we cannot. So this is Bad News Bears. So coming down here, we have to add a 4th. We cannot. We move this guy down. We lost some time.
Okay.
That's not good. Okay, that's it.
So we should be handling these
Yes.
cards down here.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll read them.
We have to arrest 1 more blue person there,
Okay, I'm next to him. I can do that.
and taking care of the fire and these other tokens.
I'm also
would be
next to
good.
the fire. I can do that.
But right now it's patrol markers guy.
Oh, he's next to a fire.
He can't do it. He's only for the flop houses.
Oh,
So yeah, Oh yeah, you can drive him.
I can drive. guy.
The guy. Yep.
Which are these are these the houses?
These
What
are flop houses.
Oh, these little things.
Yeah.
You want me to drive over there?
Yeah, sure.
So, how many actions do
You can move 5 blocks.
5 blocks? So we're gonna just bypass the fire. Nothing to see there.
Yep, it's fine.
Park right here. We're gonna ignore the enemy. This guy that we are supposed to pick up. It's nothing to see there, and we're gonna look at this house.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Flip it.
Flip it over. That's free or an action?
That's free.
It's a
Not what we want.
brass knuckles.
We wanted this symbol here.
Well,
That's okay.
we know it's not. Well, it's right here. Oh no, that's the other brass knuckles. No, that's not the symbol we just decided we needed.
Okay, I'll just ignore that. This moves forward, and we have another Kingpin on the run. We're like him drive. Yeah, we should not let him drive. We should not let her drive. Give me keys.
It's true. I think I'm a fine driver because I'm in control. The curbs come out of nowhere at times.
There are times I grip the oh crap bar.
It is crap. It's
Okay.
fine. I haven't killed anybody yet.
You had killed a lot of animals though. Okay, story time. Story time.
No,
We were driving back from volleyball. This is back in Iowa. We lived in Iowa.
Yes, I felt no.
Go ahead.
Story time because I felt like Cinderella because all the animals came out to this one stretcher road.
It was one stretcher road that was maybe like 2 blocks.
Yeah, no, and it was really funny because I swear it was Cinderella. Squirrel, raccoon,
Yep. A deer. There was something else too.
And then the last thing I hit, or was that the raccoon?
I don't know. You hit one of them.
I hit something. We got out of the car and looked in the ditch. We didn't see it, so it went off and it was fine. That's what we tell ourselves. But it was a Cinderella moment with all the animals. Anyway,
there were like 4 animals on the road, and you almost hit every one of them.
It was very quick. Take your turn. What's going on?
I'm clipping that to see what happens. So, okay. All right, what are we doing?
I just did this thing, and it was the wrong symbol, and then I.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we're doing this. We're looking at the museum, which is down here. You look at this hit pattern, which is you're in it and I'm not. So you again lose just 2 time. 2 plus 0.
Well, I'm crossing a threshold.
That's fine.
Okay.
I already crossed it.
Okay.
So nothing else happens. Okay.
That was the van.
Yes. So now it is the van again, I guess.
Again?
Yeah, because it's the last one on the order.
Could it be you?
It now is me. Oh yeah, and you would gain 1 experience, by the way.
Okay. So I'm up here.
Yep. So let's move it here. 1, 2. Flip that one over. Okay.
No, not that one.
Not that one.
You know, it's also not that one too.
Not that one.
Yeah.
I get 1 more experience. We do get a suspect card though. So let's take a peek at who this is. It is not Kelsey Karma.
I immediately thought Kelsey Grammer the moment you said. I don't know why.
Kelsey Karma. Is it also
Karma.
in there? Yep. Okay, we got a few people eliminated at least. Okay.
Okay. Are you keeping track of who's eliminated? Because
We can always look at any time. It's not a big
okay,
deal.
Ned, Maud, Kelsey.
1, 2. Moves 2 forward.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and now you have the patrol wagon. Okay, I am going to. We need stuff.
Arrest people.
1, 2. Remember that thing.
Is that token? What is that token for?
That was for one of these events. The mob hits.
Okay, you're trying to get rid of this event card.
Yeah, so we can play force cards. So again, roll the dice to see what mobster gets added to the board.
4, 6. 6 is nothing.
Cinderella. Nice.
Matt, that's awesome. Okay.
6,
so
nothing
that's
happens.
okay. Cool. I kind of assumed that dice was special.
Kim, you're up.
My turn. I want to. We have to arrest 1 more or 2 more
1 more blue person. We'll get rid of that.
to get rid of this. Well, I'm right here, so I'm going to move 1.
Yep, and then takes an extra 1 to arrest them because of that card. So 3.
So 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you told me already, but remind me, how many actions do I get?
That's it. It's movement and 1 action.
Oh, okay. So but I did this.
3 times. Yep. So it's 3 times. Move up 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. And this is now completed. So those can go into the bag, and we'll see what the reward is. The reward is you get a force card, which we cannot play, but we can look at it.
Well, I thought we can play because we just got rid of that card.
No, it's the mob hits card. We have to get rid of.
Do these go in the bag?
Yes, they come back. Instead of driving normally, spend one time to return any 1 at-large mobster to the bag. That's nice. Okay, so you get rid of someone anywhere on the board. And that is now gone.
Okay.
Okay. Roll for a mobster.
I thought I already did that. 4, 4.
That is horrible. Right here. Add 1 to there, and we got to roll again.
Why?
Anytime you roll doubles, you have to do it again.
Okay.
So doubles are the worst to roll in this game.
1, 4. You're right there.
Okay. Ooh, this is a capo. This is unique. So this is one of the modules you can get. This was the deluxe add-on. And so we got let's find which one we have. This one here. We have Kenji. That's Kenji. So to arrest this capo, we have to be at least badge level 5 at level 5, and you have to have at least one other officer must be at the headquarters. So he's a little bit tricky to apprehend, but when we do that, we'll get the reward of getting a force card. So,
yep.
Otherwise, he just acts like another mobster.
I like that picture with the forced perception bit about words.
Words are hard. Okay, I'm gonna go down here.
Get rid of that.
And get rid of that. For
okay.
2. It's 2 time. 1, 2. Okay. Roll for mobsters.
So you roll mobsters after every person does something.
Yep.
The Gray Wolf.
Okay, Kim, you're up. Nope, this guy's up.
I want him.
There?
Yeah, so he can drive all the way over
2
here.
time.
And look at this.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 3 time?
2 time. Boom! You got it, Kim.
Ha!
She found it. Okay.
I mean, I had a 50-50 shot.
That's true. So the rest of you we can just take off the board because it won't matter for the rest of the game.
Cool.
Now, what does that mean? The Kingpin is no longer on the run. We have now located her. So we do is we grab her little miniature here. We'll put her on the obelisk right there. So our job is to arrest her.
And how do, pray tell, do I do that?
It's one action.
Oh, I'm right next to her.
Yep. And now the schemes and everything, this stuff doesn't matter anymore. They're no longer scheming. So all the stuff is gone, which is nice. An arresting development, Matt says. Exactly. But that is one of the things we had to do to win the game. So while we have no idea who the murderer is, we at least know who the Kingpin is and can arrest her.
Okay, so we arrest her. That's not game over. We still have to figure out the murderer.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And we play basically until we get to that marker. So that was that turn. Oh, this comes off the board too. This doesn't matter either.
Oh, we lost our van?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, patrol wagon?
Patrol wagon, yes. Oh, you would also get an experience for that.
Okay, I maxed out and I got a thing.
Yep, so you get a suspect.
It is not Aaron. Ace. We call him the double A.
Double A, okay. Okay. That is it. Now it is your turn, Kim.
All right.
Don't forget to read her rights. Yes.
Don't do that. Just get in the car. I'm going to go 1 and arrest the queen.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't I? She would probably do bad things if we let her be, right?
No, she doesn't do anything. She just sits there.
Oh, so
she's literally not going to do anything all game.
Oh, well then I'm going to put this fire out. Is that more important?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. And then I can move?
Nope, that's your action. So just spend 1 time to do that.
Okay. So I have to drive first and the action ends?
Drive first and the action ends it. Yep.
Good to know. All right, I'll park right there.
But you do have to roll the dice.
Oh, no. 1, 3. I'm going to go here. I mean, it's on fire. He's burning. So can we put him back in the bag?
No, we'll just make sure we don't put a fire on there. Yeah, if it's adjacent to the fire, we put a fire there. So, but no, we're okay. If we pick up that last fire, that fire thing's gone.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, that's why I did this one.
You have to right. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Right to remain cardboard. Anything? Yes. Okay, Kim.
Anything you say will be very concerning.
That's right. It's your turn still. You're the last person to go. If you look at the little thingamajiggy.
Oh, so it's just like what's visible on top?
Who's on top and who's furthest back.
Okay.
Yeah, it does make it more difficult and longer for sure.
Okay, I want to arrest her. It's still part of the game. We still have to do it.
I mean, I'm there. I can do it. You don't have to move.
Oh.
But yeah, you can do it if you want.
I mean, I saw you, but it didn't register that was you.
The other thing you could do is try to get the last stakeout you need.
That's true.
There's also this last mobster
or that last fire.
One. Yep.
I can drive up to 5 spaces for 1 action.
You can drive as much as you want.
Oh.
The only 5 action limitation was for the wagon.
Oh. Wow.
Is that a dinosaur? It is a dinosaur. It's the museum down here. Yep.
All right. Should I put the fire out or should I do this one? Which one? This one's letting us do the...
This prevents us from playing these cards.
Let's do this.
Pretty nasty.
We're going to get rid of this.
Okay, so that's 2, 3. That's 3 time.
We crossed a threshold, but we did the mob hits.
You crossed the threshold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, by the way, so everyone who helped with this levels up, so we all get a level.
What if I maxed out?
You flip over to +10, move it to 11.
Oh, crank it up to
Or-
11.
You guys go back to the beginning, sorry.
Okay, fine.
Because it's 10, technically. All right. And now we crossed that threshold for the first time. We get a new event.
Maple Life.
Weapon stockpiles. Roll to place gray wolves from the bag until there are at least 2 gray wolves at large in the city. There is only 1, so you have to add 1 more.
But anyone else that I add is going to stay added?
No, you only have to add 1.
What happens if I did that? I like literally made the dice stand up.
Roll again. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and we're gonna add more fire?
No. You don't put the only 1 mob's gonna be in a spot.
Okay, so what happens?
Don't put that guy in. Just I don't think you would add another event. I think you just re-roll to find an illegal spot.
Still the blue guy, or
Yes, it has to be gray guy. Has to be gray guy.
no? But the guy that I just picked up.
No,
is
it has to be, we're only adding gray guys. We're only doing what the card says. So we're not doing random. So don't make it harder.
Steve in the game.
There we go. Okay, so what does it say now? I got at least 2 on there. The stockpiles are.
At both briefcases.
Oh, okay.
There aren't any briefcases.
All gray wolves cost +1 to apprehend, except for bringing and holding. Okay. Order the raid. As an action, spend 1 time at a briefcase with at least one of the officers' car at the other briefcase to block the resolve. So we have to be at one has to be here. The other person has to be at the other briefcase, which is where?
Right here.
Right here. So we both have to be those spots and spend 1 person 1 action. We complete that event.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that was
turn.
yours. Now it's my turn.
Mhm.
Well, I know I have to get all 3 of those. Well, the
And
first
then-
thing is let's go ahead and spend an hour to rest her.
Okay.
All right, so we get another force card. So you can't play still. At the start of your turn, oh, no, we can't play these. Start your turn, move your time tracker backwards up to 4 times. Very useful. Okay, and I guess it's my turn again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up this one.
It's 2 time to do the
2
magnifying
times do
glass?
this, yep.
Okay.
And that's one of the green check marks we need. So that is 1 experience for me, and that's 4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Oh, we're trying to get these thingies?
Yep, try and get those thingies.
I missed the beginning. Okay.
Okay, Kim.
Oh, I only need 1 more of these.
That's why I was suggesting you should go
Okay.
towards
Well,
one.
let me just do this.
There's also the fire, which you can put out too. It's up to you.
There's too many choices. I'll do that later. We're going to do this.
Okay, hold on. You don't flip it over. Move 1, and now you have to guess a number.
Oh.
So the
Do
number.
I know what these are?
Yes, those are 1, 1, and 2. You can
1
look
and
at them.
2?
Yep. So now you have to risk time, and your job is to get that number high. Risk time, so choose how much time you can spend right now, and you flip it over, and that has to be equal to or less than the amount of time you spent. You risked.
This has to be less than what I say.
Equal or less than how much you spent.
And how are they 1 through 5?
1 through 5. So that is either 3, 4, or 5 right now. Now, the smart thing to do is a 4 would guarantee you it.
Not if it's a 5 under that.
Because you have rookie luck.
Oh, I have a skill. I can spend time to add or subtract 1 from my die roll, but it's going to be a wash because they either say I'm going to spend 5 time or I spend 4 and then it goes back to 5. I'm going to say 4.
Oh, it's true. That doesn't work.
All right. And it does work if it's a 3. No, it doesn't.
That's for
Doesn't
something
work.
else, yeah.
Well, I'll say 4 because
Say 4?
worst case is going to be 5.
Okay, flip it over. It is a 5.
Worst case, it's 5. So I'm spending 5 time.
No, you don't. You leave it there.
Oh.
You spent your time.
No. But then I say I can spend time to add or subtract 1 from my result.
Die result.
Oh.
That's different.
So I still have to spend 5.
So you have to spend 4.
3, 4.
Yep, another event.
Crossed it. Math is hard.
It is. We have unsanctioned racing. Get your fastest officer over there and catch these speedsters. The races are happening at the racetrack thing, whatever. When resolving this, other officers cannot be on or adjacent to or diagonal of the marker.
Nobody else can be around.
Yep. Rev your engine as an action at that spot. Risk 1 to 5 time. Roll less than or equal to resolve. If you fail on your next turn, you must leave that space. You may drive back on a future turn to try again. So this is where it's going to help you with your rookie luck.
Okay.
So that is on there. Another event. And we have to go here to do that.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay, my turn. No. Roll for bad guys.
What you gonna do?
Okay, I am going to catch a witness. So I'm going to spend 2 time to catch this witness. So I'm going to remove it from the board. And in this column, there is a blue marker, so I'm going to take this. That's one of our things. And that's 2 time, and I get 1 experience for that. Now, if I get 3 of those, we will be able to get, figure out what gang they're in. And then it's going to be my turn again. So I'm going to go down here, 1, 2, 3 to get this one. And, oh, that's another, I got the other X. Bummer.
Dud? Is that what just happened?
That's exactly what happened. So another 3 time, 1, 2, 3. Okay. But we get another force card because I leveled up for that. We have overtime. After driving, perform 2 actions at the same block on the same turn. You must spend the total time but only perform 1 mobster roll. That's pretty nice. Roll for mobsters. What you gonna do when they come for you?
Stop.
Not there. So that's safe. Nothing happens.
Oh.
You never enter headquarters.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
I would like to propose something.
What do you propose?
Can I use the coordination card?
Yep.
To go back 4.
Yep.
And then say 5. Get this 5 and then be done with that?
Sure.
Okay. We're going to go back 4. Well, am I going to cross this again? Is that going to happen?
No, it doesn't happen again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Say 5. Oh, surprise. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. You get experience.
Okay. Up. Now we have the getaway.
So now all these are done. We can actually remove all those tokens from the board. So it doesn't matter anymore.
And we get this.
You get this. Okay, Cam. Now, finally get to figure this out. You get to slide this out. Do not look at the other side and slide it into that spot.
Just
Yep.
this.
Yep.
This.
Yep, exactly.
This.
And flip it over and look in the window.
It's a car.
It's a car. Okay. I'm going to flip it over and put it back in the murder envelope.
I feel like I should know more.
I will explain.
Okay.
Flip it over and put it back.
Is there more than one car, or is it the only car?
Just put it in the thing.
I need to know, Steve.
I will tell you in a second. I can't tell you without looking at showing people those card here. So.
Oh, okay.
What it is the getaway was either on motorcycle or on car. In car.
Oh, I didn't read that part.
So we figured out it's definitely in the car. So what I like to do is I like to take this marker for getaway and cover up the one that's not. So we know that the car is definitely the getaway.
Okay.
So what does that mean for us? I'll put this back up here. We can now look at the suspects. And each of these suspects have a different type of getaway. And you can see on there, if you look, this is a little tiny. I try to blow up for you guys. Like here, this is a car, and that is a motorcycle. So we know that it's definitely not Eve Eraser because he got a getaway on a motorcycle. So it could be Frankie Fire, for example. Or it could be Don Dredd. It could be Lucy Liar. So we eliminated half the suspects already.
Okay.
Plus more because we have some extra suspects.
That's true.
So
I wish
this is how this is going to work.
I had a sheet that was tracking this. Or does that come?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Is it my turn? It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Again, but I got to roll this.
You do need to roll that.
5, 5.
That is horrible. It's a double. So add one and roll again. Add another one. Nope.
Nope.
If you need to add one, we cannot. Then we add an event, which we cannot. This moves down. We lost time.
Okay, cool. Let's arrest people because there's a lot on the board.
There is.
Oh, but it's my turn.
It is your turn. You can try to bring someone in for questioning as an option.
Can I use the canine unit to compile these guys here?
No.
Move any 2 mobsters up to 2 orthogonal black spaces.
Yep. So what that is, one thing you can do is call for backup. So if I'm calling for backup, you choose your spot and adjacent spots. So right now, what one good thing you could do, it doesn't quite work out. The cannon unit is not effective where you are, but basically, in your spot and each adjacent spot, you can arrest all of them in one go. The kicker is you need to risk time to do that. And so you're going to risk time. You're going to roll, you choose 1 through 6, and you have to roll a die. And you have to roll less than or equal to the number you roll. And you can arrest all, you can get all of them off the board.
I want to do that because I'm rookie luck.
You can try it. It's not bad. Now you're up here though, not down here.
Oh, that's why you said that wasn't great.
But actually this is better for you because you can move.
It's either 2 or 2. Oh, I could go here and get these guys and these guys?
No, it's only your spot and adjacent spots.
Oh.
Yeah, you still can only get 3.
But
3 is good.
How would I get 3?
Because you use the K9 units to move them like here, and you can move here and arrest all 3 of them. Or you can move this guy up here and this guy down here and get those 3. Because it's adjacent to your spot or on your spot. K9 moves 2 guys up to 2 spaces each.
So, or is it more beneficial to do this?
You can't do that.
You're doing that.
And I have to do that because this one is a green check mark and that's a green check mark. I have to do both those, unfortunately.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here, call a dog.
Okay.
And have them come down here, and the next turn I'll deal with this fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 3. So I need 3 or less on my roll, right?
Yes.
Do I just roll one of these?
So you're spending 4 time total.
Wow. Ooh, okay.
Okay. Yep, and roll one of those. Yep.
Come on, Lady Luck.
That's okay. You can spend 1 to modify the die roll.
Okay, so that's a 4, but I said 3.
Oh, never mind. You still get this guy, but you don't get anything else. So he comes off the board. You get 1 experience, and nothing else happens. You still spend your 4 time though.
No, I said 3.
Or yes, 1 move and 3 time.
Oh yeah, okay, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there you go.
Whoops.
Whoops.
I did use the dog card though.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, I will move here, and I'm going to spend 2 to catch this witness. Okay, and it goes back in the bag. And I get 1 experience for that, which I think I'm at another card for us.
And you're the only one doing the blue thing?
I can only do the blue ones. You can only do the pink ones. So I can do blues and greens. You can do the pinks and browns. And
how do I do the pinks?
Same thing I just did. You have to find one in the row and spend 2 time and remove them from the board.
If I'm here, so I could just say I'm doing 2 time and I take this?
With a mobster. You have to be at a mobster.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I spent 2 times. So I'm on top there. Okay.
I feel like we're running out of time.
We are. And we have to get rid of one of these. Oh, wait, roll the dice for
I'll do the fire.
monsters.
Oh, wait, no, it's going to be your turn. 1, 5.
Okay. Do I have to go to the fire? I really don't want to.
I'll do the fire.
The problem is we're going to lose more time. But maybe it makes sense to. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we lost another time, unfortunately.
Why?
Because I have to add, because I crossed the line, we have to add another event. We can't.
Oh. 3, 4.
Ooh, another one came out. Another capo. Release the hound, yes. We have, is that the green one? Cecilia Cross.
Ooh, she's got the feather.
Badge level 3, which we're at super high level, so we're probably fine. There can be no more than 4 mobsters, including Cecilia, in the city. Ooh. Can't arrest her anytime soon. Oh, but the nice thing is when you arrest her, you get to arrest another one of these for free.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice little bonus. Okay. That's it for me.
I'm doing the fire. Now, there's a card
There's
here.
a card here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do that. I'm going to do overtime.
After driving, perform
Time
2
and a half.
actions
Come on.
at the same block on the same turn.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So driving.
Yep.
Just,
What do you want to put caption for holding?
I want to do this, and I want to do this.
Sure.
No, because I don't know what you mean by say capture for holding.
Wait, what's this guy in here? Oh, you moved him. That's actually kind of convenient.
Please explain to me.
So if you capture for holding, you'll put them on your card.
Okay.
And then you can bring it back here, turn them in, and you can get that blue one. If you get the gray one, then you can figure out what weapon was used.
Oh, shoot. We'll do that.
Yeah. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 times total to do all that.
Yeah, but what does that card give me?
It lets you do 2 actions at one time.
So I can
2 actions,
holding
do
and
holding.
do fire.
Yep, that's 3 actions total. Plus 1 action to move.
Okay. I'm
So-
spending...
4 time total.
Okay.
Yep. And you get...
So close to retirement.
I know. You get a suspect card from that event. So that's awesome. Here you go, Kim.
All right, so now we know it is not Eve. Eraser. She'll erase you, Steve.
I'm worried we don't have much time at all.
Well, I mean, we can figure out who, you know, it's a person driving a car, and it's not any of these fine people.
Roll for the mobsters.
Isn't there a card that says don't roll for mobsters we should use?
We'll come across it eventually again, but no.
Double twos.
That's great. Roll again.
Oh, special person.
Another special guy. All right, special guy we got is the orange one.
Yes.
We have Nicky Knuckles. Have to be at 4, and there can be no more than 2 active events, which is true. We can arrest him, and you get 2 time.
Oh, do that. It's your turn. Where are you? Oh, you got to get way up here, though. But we're going to get another event.
1. No, we have no more. Oh, we do have another event. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, my 2.
Or do your thing, and then on my turn, I'm going to do the weapon thing.
Actually, I think it makes sense for me to do that.
Yeah.
So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 to arrest him,
Mm-hmm.
I will go back on 2 time, and then I have to spend 4 time to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is great because now I can get there and for sure get the forensics, not run out of time. And we get another force card. Oh wait, let me shuffle that. I didn't shuffle that deck.
Okay.
Okay,
My
the
turn?
next one we get is Dispatcher. Instead of driving, spend 1 time to place your car on or adjacent to a block with another officer's car. So you can teleport,
Okay.
potentially.
Mob roll.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go here.
1, 2, 3, 4 is to drop off your guy.
Oh. So I can't do it all in one go.
You have to put him in your holding cell first,
All
technically.
right. So then this is going here. And then I get this?
Yep. 3, 4, so it's 4 time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3,
Am I going to be able to get it?
Yes, your last action can do it.
Okay.
And you get 1 more experience, so you get another force card. There's overtime with 2 actions. That's
Can I just do that now? Put him in holding? Does it not
oh,
matter?
that's perfect for you. Yes, you will not now, but you can't do now. But next turn you can pick him up and put him down with that 1 card we just drew.
But it's after driving. I mean, technically it's after I've driven.
You already did your action, so no.
Come on.
Okay, and then you have to add. Oh wait, event. Oh, this is a time event up here, so we can't actually do it because if you look at the markers, you zoom in down here. There actually it says no time, which means you can't have a time event because some of these will say place a special marker 10 times ahead,
Okay.
and we don't have enough time to even do it.
All right.
We'll draw a new one. Pillar of Power. Kim's just doing something I don't know.
You told me I've got to roll for bad guys.
Criminals have laid siege to the obelisk. Let's take it back. Add a mobster from a bag to each space adjacent to the obelisk.
Obelisk.
Whenever any officer receives any of those cards or reward, their time tracker must also move forward 1 time. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's just definitely not happening. Okay, so you have to add a mobster here. Oh, just 2 mobsters. Okay, then roll for mobsters.
I did.
What'd you roll?
Nope. Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. My turn, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it better for you to use your overtime to do that?
Nope, there's only one thing I can do up there anyway.
Okay.
4 to pick that last one up. Okay, oops, you guys can't see what's going on. Pick the last one up, and that's the last green check mark we needed, which is great. So we actually figure out what the forensics are. So let's figure out another solution. And I have one last action I can do, and then we'll have to guess pretty soon here.
Oh, so we won't know the rank or the gang.
Yep, we're going to play with somewhat imperfect information. So look inside here.
Sounds about right.
Fingerprints.
Okay.
I said this one's really tight, so. Mm-hmm.
We got it, Matt.
We got it. We got it. Okay.
I love the extra delay on the explanation, though. Is the funny part.
Okay. Kim, you are up.
Okay, so let me. Can I like drive?
Why would you drive?
Because it says
You
after
don't
driving.
drive is optional.
Okay, good.
So now you can play this to do 2 actions. So you're going to spend all 4 actions to do your thing.
So I put them in holding, and then I get them, and
Yep.
then so this is done.
Yep, you did 4 times, and you move past that. So now you're done.
Okay, but we know the weapon.
You know the weapon.
Matter.
And I have 1 action after this, and then we'll see what happens.
It was a gun.
A gun. Okay, so there's a gun in a car getaway with fingerprints left behind.
I mean, we got prints. We should know who it is.
All right. And I have last. Oh, wait, roll for mobster.
I don't want to. There's a thing that I can do without that.
Nope, we don't have it.
Oh.
Okay. What can I do as my very last action?
Can you get this somehow?
Oh, I think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I can't. Can I teleport?
Can you? Can you get here or here? Because you have to be here to do that, right?
Yeah, to be in that column to do it.
Oh, the column. Just move here.
There's just to be mobster there.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do.
You're so close, Steve. Teleport.
I know, there's no teleport cards.
Yeah, there is.
Well, we do have them, right? But there's nothing that's going to be that helpful. Spend 1 time to place your car on or adjacent to a block with another officer's car.
So you could go here.
That's not adjacent.
I mean, it's diagonal.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Does it help if you go here and then drive and then
No,
do the
because
thing?
there's no. There has to be something in this. If there was a mobster here in this spot, I can do it.
Yeah, no, but you teleport here, then drive.
No, because instead of driving, that is my driving.
Oh, and you can't drive here because...
Because as soon as I do that, I hit the bad guy and turn, and I can't do anything else.
Oh, I thought you moved your guy at the end when you tallied up all your stuff.
You do, but I can't get. Maybe I can.
Why wouldn't you? Because you can take
Can
the
I
whole
go
turn.
past to the end, or
Why not? Because you're not going to mid-turn move your token. You're going to take your full action.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I can get down here and do it. I think you're right. Okay, we'll do it. 1,
Person who
2,
missed
3,
the first
4,
half of this
5.
game.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 actions to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can... Right? You could do this.
I think so, because you only move at the end, and now I would then cross, and then
And
game
then
would
that's
end.
game over.
Yep, but we do have the 3 we need, so we'll look at the gang.
Aha!
All right, we'll take a look and see who the gang is. It is the Red Rhinos.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's figure out what we can solve.
All right. We know it was a red rhino.
So let's pull up the...
We have their prints. They used a gun and a getaway car. And it's not... All right. Who's in the car in the red rhinos?
So Red Rhinos are the far right. We know it's one of
Okay,
those. Okay,
okay.
so
Who's in the car?
the car...
With the gun. Frankie.
So we have the car with the gun.
Greg.
Oh, wait, isn't this one here? Because we have the prints.
Yeah, but
Isn't
we
him?
also have Greg. Oh, he's a motorcycle.
Yeah, he's a motorcycle.
It's Frankie.
Because these two, this row and No. Yeah, this row is the guns. No, these 2 rows are the guns.
Yeah.
Right? But if it's a getaway car, it has to be just this row here.
Yeah. And it's the prince. It is Frankie.
It has to be Frankie.
I find Frankie guilty. Judge, juror, executioner.
You think so?
Yes, unless you're going to tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know. I think so. I feel
Frankie's
good about that.
Frankie's not here.
You want to take a look? Take a look. Take a look.
Do we have a consensus? The jury's out.
What do you guys think? Do you think it's Frankie?
I think it's Frankie. It makes sense.
Go ahead and take a look at these to make sure, it's not Frankie.
It's not. Frankie's not here. That's Eve.
Okay.
This is Ned.
Yep.
Maud. Kelsey and Aaron. Yeah, Frankie's not here. I think it's Frankie.
Okay. You think he's right.
Yeah, Matt.
Okay.
Matt has spoken.
Matt has spoken. So take a look. Here's the suspect. Flip it over. Take a look. It is Frankie Fire. Is that who he said?
I said Frankie. Yes.
Yes, it said Frankie. Okay, good. Okay.
Oh, I have them all right here.
Yes.
Been next to me the whole time. Yes.
So we did win. That's
Frankie
a win.
is guilty.
We caught the Kingpin and we located the murderer.
Murder. He's sentenced to life.
That last action in that gang was pretty helpful.
Yes, you're welcome.
So good suggestion.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the chat. So that was
Ryan, we talked about my let's see, willingness to murder already. All in games though. Not a violent person.
It's very interesting because you were it makes you prefer hard games. Now you're like, no, I'm gonna come in.
Oh, I know. It's so true.
Yeah.
I think the pivoting point was the Assassin's Creed play. When I got the mace and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I think so.
Mace. Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't play the whole game, but of what you saw, what did you think?
I had fun.
Yeah,
sorry, every time it gives them a hard time. I was really, really, really confused when I first sat down.
Was it because I was doing a bad job explaining it, or was there just a lot going on?
No, because I had no idea what the heck I was looking at or what we were doing. I didn't know the goals. I like to know what are my actions, what am I allowed to do on my turn, and what am I trying to accomplish when I sit down.
So you missed the start of the movie.
I missed the start of the movie.
Start of the video.
Yes. So that's why I was like, you just keep playing. And then I was able, clearly, toot my own horn a little bit, to pick it up and figure out Frankie is a murdering SOB. But yeah, I think it's fun. I would like to play it again with the full play to really understand it, because there are things I don't even remember what they were that I know there were actions I could have been doing.
Yeah.
So
yep.
Yeah, I didn't get the full picture.
Yep.
But I hope you had a good time.
I enjoyed this one. It's fun. It's an efficiency puzzle. What comes down to it. The board it's just like most time epic games. It's packed small and it just takes over a decent chunk of space. It's not a big table hog for this one at all. It's actually not so bad. But I like the efficiency engine. I really, really like the events of this game. The events pop up and it feels like the city's alive. It's doing something. Well, without the events, I don't know if I would like this game that much, to be honest.
I could see that.
Because then
you're just going and like, let me look what this is. And then I just go over here, look what this is. And it's just, oh, the clock is ticking. There's no like real urgency or change.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's no variety to multiple plays.
Yeah. So no, the events, I could see that being very helpful.
So they are very impactful. The interesting thing is when you're playing this co-op, you're set with the characters in the game based on player count. So we are always going to play a patrol cop or always going to play detective. It doesn't seem as a bad idea because they're set that way so all the actions are available to everybody. Sorry, collectively, but not individually. So if you were able to pick characters, you could pick 2 characters and not be able to catch a witness at all, for example, and that could be pretty bad.
Oh, so you're saying you could do, I could do the weapon and the car, those actions? Is that what you're talking about?
No, what I'm saying is you do not have a choice on which role card you pick in this game. They're set. So if we play it again, we will always play, if we play 2-player again, it will always be patrol cop and the detective. Now, that only determines what actions are available to you. So I don't think it's a big deal. The nice thing is they have the special abilities. Those are random. You draft them at the start of the game. So you have, even though I played the detective with the criminologist, I could play the detective with the rookie luck or a detective with another special ability. So that's going to add a lot more variety to this.
Are there different other roles than just patrol cop and detective?
Yes. It's just up to 4. But all it is the what actions everyone can do.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
The backside's competitive. That plays very different.
This guy looks like he means business. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
Yep. So that's part of it. The Kingpin does add more time to the game for sure. I like it though because I like having the locations on the board. It makes the world feel more alive, I guess to say. Having the hangar bay, the obelisk, and stuff like that. So I do like that aspect. The force cards I like a lot. Being able to use those abilities in unique ways to play, I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, from the little end that I saw, middle end.
Yep.
The event cards, the force bonus cards. Without those, this would be very blah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree. But those add a lot, and it makes it fun. I enjoy it. The
non-boss, the queen, like, if she just, like, showed up and didn't do anything, though?
That's what she does, though. She's active throughout the game, but she's hidden. When you finally locate her, she doesn't do anything. She's
so she was doing stuff before.
Right. Remember the scheme cards I was drawing? She was hitting us?
Oh, right.
From different locations?
Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay.
That's a tiny epic game you got there. Be ashamed if something happened to it. Nice. So yeah, I like this one. I don't think someone ranks very high for me when it comes to tiny epics. I need to play this one a little bit more. Like I said, the big thing is the envelopes. That some of them are really tight to get in there, and you can potentially damage the cards, and that's going to mark the card, which is really bad for this game because then you're like, oh, now I know who the suspect is. It's got a little ding in the corner or something. And you can't sleeve the cards in this one. It's not possible because there would be no way to fit them in there. You could potentially just use the magnifying glass and then like look in the right corner, but then that's risky because you could spoil other parts of the suspect. So, yeah. What?
Ryan likes my shirt.
Oh, yes. Yes. But yeah, it's fun. Hopefully you guys like that, like hanging out with us. So
I had a good time. We told some stories. We had some laughs.
Have some laughs.
I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
Cool. Okay.
What else is happening?
Tomorrow morning we're doing a co-op chat. So we're going to talk about playing games without rules errors. Playing rules without game errors.
So
Go ahead.
We mess up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have a lot to talk about.
Oh, yes. I have a little bit of a history on that, too, and how my thoughts on that have changed pretty drastically over the years. So
you mean like during live streams and stuff? Because I know... Oh.
Well, from when I first got into the hobby versus now. So... Yes, man. Thank you. So, okay. Well, I think that's going to end it for tonight. We'll do that tomorrow morning. And we'll be back Monday with a stream, I think. Yes, because you're still around.
I'm still here on
Monday.
Yes.
Monday and Wednesday we'll do some content. I may be starting to sub out a live stream for a review video because I have a ton of games I want to review, and I'm like juggling between putting another stream for you guys versus putting together a review. For now, I'm gonna probably here's my thought. I want to send out a end of the year celebration type forum for like game of the years. I want to hear what your game of the year is. So I'm gonna do that pretty soon here. And in that, I'll put some feedback for the channel because it's completely optional. But I'd love to hear like what type of content you guys want to see more, and I want to readjust the schedule a little bit to help me provide that to you better. So. But yeah, I think that's it for today, and we will be back Monday night for another stream.
Yep.
Which I have some ideas, but we'll talk about what we're going to do.
We'll figure it out. And tomorrow morning.
And tomorrow morning. Yep, tomorrow morning.
Well, thanks for letting me jump in and make the arrest.
Thanks for your assist.
Still assist. I did all the work. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you next time at the Guild.
Bye.
Bye-bye.